Yo, my name is Zosh.
Yo, it's Young Static.
What's cracking, guys? This is Christian from Honda Vlogs.
Yo, vatos locos. This is Lazymangarage. And you know who you're watching?
You're watching Lazymangarage. You're watching Lazymangarage.
And you're watching Lazy Man's Garage.
Lazymangarage.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Today I'm going to be working on this again, and I'm going to be working on the other butt cheeks in the back, and we're going to be taking off the jack point, and we're going to try to make things work today. So that's the plan. I got all my tools and stuff ready. I have my chisel and some vice grips and my drill bit and my drill and my hammer and my drink and my pack of ciggies and my lighter and charger, and I'm ready to go, and I got some tape. Let's do this. Okay, so what I'm doing here is some of the metal over here I need to massage back to its normal spot, like right here. I'm actually using my tripod because I found it. So I cut the piece that was originally right here. As you can see, here is the original piece, and it still lines up just like it would yesterday or the day before or whatevs. But I drew the line, as you can see, and I kind of, well, let me adjust you guys real quick. There we go. I had the line like right here, but I started cutting it from the line, and I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go straight across. So it's still a clean cut line. The holes still all line up. It's just a little wibbly wibbly, if you will. But I need to start smoothing this out because all this has rust, including this right here. So what I was thinking about doing was wire wheeling all this down, putting POR 15 all in the inside of this, so that way this stops rusting, because rust started forming here. I need to bend this back to shape, and I need to bend this area right here back to shape as well. It needs to be smooth, kind of. As you can see, the hole broke here, and I kind of just broke a spot weld that was right there. I couldn't find that one, but whatevs. And now we're going to address the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about my mother. We're talking about this part right here. This is really bad. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to repair this, because this is the jack point that is missing, because it goes all the way back here. So what I can do is I could cut off this piece right here straight down, because this piece is already disconnected, kind of. Like, as you can see, there's a spot weld here though, and underneath there's nothing. So could cut this off right here and repair the damage that's underneath, and then take this part off of the new CRX butt cheeks I have, and, you know, weld this back into place. That could be one reason, like one way of doing this. I'm not entirely too sure on how I'm going to go about this, because I am not a fabricator, I am not a repairer. I am just somebody who knows how to fix certain things and repair a little bit of stuff. You know, like if, oh, your timing's off, fix it. Oh, you need an oil change, I could do that. Motor swap, I could do that. Swapping the motor, OBD1, OBD2, yada yada. But when it comes to actually working with metal, I don't know a damn thing about it. So I'm trying my hardest to go through this and do it. I know I have Players Club help, and I have Vasily's help, and Young Static, and Chris Sadowski, and Honda Vlogs. I have all them to help me out, and we can band it, like, and everybody else in the other group chat, like K-Bros, Alan Speck, Kenny, you know, TM 240, Chrissy, EG Chris 92. You know, like, I have all their help to do this, but it's just, I don't want to be an ask hole, if you will. I want to kind of like just go through it myself, find out what's wrong, do this myself, and see how good I can do this. My grandpa thinks I'm fucking up the car. I think I am too, but you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, right? Goes nothing. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're going to mark where the if I can find my paint marker, that'd be awesome. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna mark where the spot welds are on this thing. Is this 2-piece or 1-piece? This is a single solid piece. Okay, so I'm gonna mark where the spot welds are for this thing. I think there's one right here. Yeah, that's one right there. And then I'm going to remove this. So this is going to get cut from back here, right where this clean line I just made. So it's going to get cut from back here, straight down. The new piece is going to go on. This is totally fucked. It's rusted underneath, and there's nothing I could do to save that. I wish I had a lift so I could show you guys exactly what's going on, but enough talk, let's get to it. Use some car cleaner, clean this all up so I know where my markings are at. We're going to let that air dry for a second, and then I'm going to take my paint marker and I'm going to mark all the spot welds so that way I know exactly where they are and I can't fuck this up. Right there. Right there. There's one right there. Right there. Right there. Oh man, this is scary. Don't think there's any right here because this is a single piece that kind of like keeps things together. This is all gonna have to get bent back when that time comes. It's not the prettiest spot weld removers, but what do you want from Hobart Frigate? Let's see, anything here, anything there. It looks like it's just 4. After the fourth one in here, just gonna cut, and there you go. So this is scary. Okay, so literally I just got done doing this one, and this one right here. So it should, yeah, it feels a lot weaker now. Okay, so now I'm going to have to split this. Yeah, these are still together. So this piece right here is connected to this piece. I'm going to have to split this end right here and take this off. Look at how bad that is. I can't believe, how do you let your car get this bad? I don't understand. Like, did you not notice when your fucking jack went right through the car? Like, how do you let it get this bad? Like, would you treat your mother this way? Look at how bad it is. I literally just broke this off with my hand right now. Look at how bad that is. That's the undercarriage of the car right there, where the jack point would be. Alright, I need to make this quick so that way my battery doesn't die. Here's what I got done so far. That's split right here. This is the back seat, if you will, area, and then that's the inside of the frame. This is all one piece that comes here, except for here. This is where the old jack point used to be. This is the jack point. Look at how rotted out that is. These are bits of metal that fell off with it. As you can see, it's a complete and utter disaster. But it's coming off. I just have to keep drilling through these right here, these ones right here, and I have to peel this, peel the skin back, you know, and then continue working my way this way. So far things are going good. I just been cranking at it. Sorry I didn't film all that working, but I'm pretty sure you guys didn't want to see me go gun, 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 you know, and hammer the thing for like hours. So I've just been kind of slaving away at this and trying to peel this back, because this used to come down here. So I just kind of moved this up like that so I could peel this piece of the skin back this way. So tomorrow I'm going to continue doing this. Okay, so my friend Paul came down, and I didn't know this, but now you know this. When you get your head redone, usually they don't adjust the valves. So sometimes if you redo the head, the car will idle and will run like shit. You have to adjust the valves. That's exactly what Paul's doing. He's camera shy, so I'm not putting him on the camera. But thank God for him. Hopefully this will fire over and it will work proper. And then there's a Del Sol over there I got to fix. To my buddy Bubba's. And I got Louise with me. Hi, Louise. Say hi, Louise. Hey guys, Chris Fix here. Today I'm going to be working on this Del Sol. I'm going to change the radiator, change the fan, put some coolant in it. and possibly give it a good clean and fucking fix these headlights because they look like ass. I haven't really been filming much because I've been so busy with the house, because I have to paint the house and I have to finish the yard, and I've been doing a lot of like landscaping and stuff, so I haven't really been filming. Currently I'm working on this Del Sol, and it's a B20Z, and it's driving like ass. So the problem with it is I'm getting a code 3, which is map sensor, and I'm trying to find out what's wrong with it. So I switched map sensors, nothing happened. I cleaned out the idle air because it was like fluctuating. The idle kept going up and down. That didn't work. So I was like, okay, so now that I cleaned it, I put the keys in, tried to start the car, and the car wouldn't start. Now thinking, you're like, okay, well maybe it's just because it's wet. I even let it dry off, you know, and it would start, it would crank over, but it wouldn't stay consistent. Like it wouldn't just be like one or whatever. You actually had to give it gas and hold the gas in order to keep it on. Once you let go of the gas, it completely died. Now the guy who swapped this in, he already converted it to OBD1. This is my friend Bubba's car. He paid to have it done. It's a B20Z, but the original motor was a B20B boosted. So I'm not sure if it's starving for fuel, because it's running a single cam fuel pump. And I checked it out, and the distributor is OBD1. Everything is plugged in, everything's correct, all the hoses are there. But when I went to go put in my P28 ECU to see if that would help, because maybe the ECU that he was currently running was OBD2, I plugged in my ECU and it ran a little bit better, but when you would drive off, it would bog out. So like it's like as if it's like starving for gas. So you would push on the gas, it would be like boom, 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 and then it would eventually like get up and go. Plus the wires for the ECU are all like snipped and twisted and just taped. Like whoever did the ECU originally or whatever, like the harness there, they didn't even bother to solder anything or even put heat shrink on it or the little crimps. He decided just to put tape on there and thought that would be fine. So currently I'm just going to end this video here, because I know I was originally working on the CRX in the video you guys saw. It's been a few days, it's literally been like a week. I have just been so swamped with a whole bunch of things. I got like 5 car projects I'm doing right now. I apologize for the shitty content. You know, I'm working on this Del Sol, I'm working on the CRX, I'm working on the Datsun, I'm working on the house, I'm working on the EM1 that's across the street, which we got the valves done, and the compression's good now, because before it was 25 in cylinder 4, now it's 190 in cylinder 4, which is good. So everything else is fine. It runs a lot better. No check engine light, because a check engine light would flash just consistently. It's just there's a lot I'm doing and not enough help. So I'm trying to do as much as I can and help out people as much as I can, and putting my car on the back burner. April 14th, Vasily, Players Club, and Chris Sadowski will be here, along with a lot of other cars. So it's going to look like a Honda meet in my front yard. Just to name off a few people, I got my friend Jay, I have Jake, I have Sam, I have Nick, I have Louise, I got Bubba, I got Beerus, the fucking god, I got Players Club, Vasily, Chris Sadowski, Deaf Guy EJ9. Who else do I have? These 2 dudes off of Instagram. Who else? Robert, he's bringing his Lexus. My friend Cisco's going to be here with his EM1, his wife, his kids. My friend Alex, shout out to you, Alex. This dude got his car stolen. Chris Sadowski posted about it. If you guys have anything for DA and you guys want to donate to him, the link will be down in the description down below to his Instagram. DM him, tell him I sent you, tell him Chris Sadowski sent you. He's a good dude, he's a very humble guy. He got his car stolen. They took everything right after he painted it himself, and it's kind of fucked up. So like I felt really bad. So he's a good dude. He doesn't deserve something like that. So if you guys have any like spare DA parts, shoot him his way. It's up to you guys. It would help him out a lot. But that being said, I'm Chris from Lazymangarage, and I'm lazy, so you don't have to be. Peace.